fights do have some interesting mechanics from what we've seen. Things like, don't stand in the fire, crowd control ads, or they kill the group.
Yeah, very interesting mechanics where you need to avoid fire. You need to avoid the fire. You just need to stand right or left on this huge territory. Yeah, it's very interesting mechanics of bosses. Yeah.
Pull bombs away from other players, stacking on top of each other to prevent damage or heal, line of sight mechanics. If you've played MMOs to new skills and open up new content, you've got a guild hall that will have vendors in it, as well as, of course, your other guild members running around. And the guild hall also has a portal to guild raids, which are essentially instance versions of those open world boss fights. And in terms of the basic gameplay loop of this game, well, it looks like it's going to work like...
Guild is not giving you anything besides buffs on, for example, boss damage or experience, and only guild leader can apply these buffs when he needed or guild needed. If we're talking about guild raids, yeah, it's like field boss raids, and that's only one content that available in your guild, because other all events available for everyone. Even if you're not in guild, you can go at territory evasion. You can fight there in PvP. Of course, you can't get any territory because you have no guild, but you can participate. Why not? There is no content in the game about just for guilds. Like these raids, that's all you have here. Of course, you have contracts for guilds members, you have something like quests, but you will receive only additional rewards like some resources or Solent, few thousands of Solent, and that's it. Nothing else. And like I said, buffs.
This, you will be heavily incentivized to do a variety of activities. You'll focus on the main story quest because that is the biggest bang for your buck in terms of experience for leveling up, but that will be woven with doing world bosses, with doing open world PvP, with doing exploration quest and zone events.
About world bosses, it's not true. If you low level character, also anyway, if you playing in this game with the level 5, for example, you can go at level 50 boss. You just need to hit it one time and you'll get reward like other thousands of participants. But who deals more damage, that they are receiving all drop from this boss. There are approximately 30, maybe 50 rewards just dropping like a crystals, like some equipment, and who deal more damage, these people just took this drop. That's all. You don't need to spend your time or dying few times there. Of course, if you want to complete some quests, you can try it, but I highly not recommend you to do it. So no, you don't need to go at world bosses. You need to go. You just hit one time and go on event or where you need to go gather some resources or completing quests. If we're talking about events, you can participate, and like I said, even if you get 1 point at this event, you will get reward. If you low level and you go into, for example, level 35 event, but you have level 25 or 30, be ready that there are people level 50 just get all rank 1 from 1 to 100, and you just get same reward like you just get 1 point. That's it.
I've been told that everything is basically worth your time in the leveling up process. You won't have to choose between doing what you find most fun, like maybe I really like PvP, but it really slows up your leveling process. Well, apparently everything that you do, all of these various open world activities, will be rewarding towards your game progression and is worth your time to do. Speaking of progression, let's talk about that. Now, back during the beta, which had all of the autoplay features, which have since been removed, progression speed was
No, it's not removed, it's just in game, and I can show you just right now. It's here. It's here. It's a auto battle feature. Just need to use your mouse button, or right mouse button. You just click here, and your character start to gather it one more time. Okay, but if you have a mouse with the macros, you can just click macros and voila. Is Autobattle deleted? No, it's not. It's here. And you don't know about that because you not play this game. It's just in game. And it's for free. For everyone. And you will not get banned. You will not get banned because it's auto battle feature that is in game.
a major complaint. Leveling up your character, your skills, acquiring gold and materials, everything took forever and felt overly grindy. But now, with the removal of the autoplay features, they basically retuned all of the game's progression and farming speeds. The time required to level your character and skills was drastically reduced. The amount of gold and materials acquired from all sources.
Yeah, it's true, it's reduced, and I can get level 50 max level right now in 2 days, in 48 hours, without any problems. Just playing for 10 hours in day, for 20 hours I will get level 50 without any problems.
Was increased, and to go along with that, the resources required for things like crafting and upgrading stuff has been reduced. Basically, across the board, the game was made way less grindy. Now, that said, it is still an MMO. It is still a Korean MMO.
No, it's not true. You need a lot of grind, and you need to grind every day, every time, everywhere. In dungeon, you need to grind dungeons, you need to grind bosses, you need to grind monsters, you need to grind quests, contracts, resources, and all the stuff if you not pay in the game your cash.
Oh, and there's absolutely a lot of grind here. This is going to be a grind-focused game, but at least now it does feel much more in line with typical MMO progression and not artificially inflated like it was during the beta when they had all those autoplay features and expected that everyone's character would be farming 24/7, either because a person was manually playing or because they turned on the autoplay features and left their game.
It's actually working 24 hours, 7 days in a week, and I'll show you that right now. I know I will find it. Let's check. For example, these two guys, it's a macros players. They own macros. These two guys own a macros. And I'll show you here the best example of macros players or even bots. Let's check somewhere here. Yeah? Not true? Okay, let's check these guys. There is no auto battle, really? Are you sure? Okay, I can do it like them. No problem. Each 3 seconds, my target's auto reloading, and my character going to kill it. And of course you don't know about that because you not play in this game. You don't know anything about it. Sorry.
Running. It is really awesome to hear that the game itself seems to be really fun to play. The gameplay has been drastically improved, and it's got a lot of interesting open world content. They really do seem to be delivering a solid open world theme park MMO. However, the bad news is that, as predicted, it is pretty much confirmed at this point that the game is very pay to win. So for starters, the cash shop
It's not
star sell.
It's not very pay to win. It's not very pay to win. It's full pay to win. It's full pay to win. You can purchase anything in game.
The following: you can purchase the premium currency, which is known as Lucent, and with that currency you can do things like purchase emotes for your character or cosmetics to look pretty, or you can purchase items that remove the experience loss on death. And turns out that if you get 20 of these deaths that have this kind of stacking debuff, you eventually get reduction to things like your movement speed, which is pretty awful. So trying to reduce this death penalty will be pretty important. But then probably the biggest, most glaring thing is the fact that the game's marketplace is essentially a real money auction house. Players who find good weapons and gear can post them on the marketplace, and then those items will be purchased by other players with Lucent, which is the premium cash shop currency. So any player can spend real money to get Lucent and then use that to purchase some of the most powerful items in the game for their character, which is about as direct pay for power as it gets. Now with that said, you can only buy the base level versions of this gear, and will still have to enhance it through the gear's leveling system to get the most powerful version of gear in the game. And that enhancing process requires a lot of materials that can only really be gathered by actually playing.
No, it's not true.
Told that
oh my god, I like this review. It's fucking amazing. So oh my god, guys, if you not play the game, if you don't know about anything about this game, please don't record such stupid videos. Let's go. Oh my god, it's full pay to win game. I'll show you that, and I prove you that. Okay, so we have a special shop here where you can purchase a Lucent, like he said, premium currency. You go in here and you can purchase for 70 bucks. It's 100,000 of Korean wons. You can purchase for 70 bucks here for thousands of Lucent. You get this Lucent, you can purchase it so many as you want, so it's not limited, like for example this limited one in stock. Yeah, so you can purchase, for example, 40,000 of Lucent. Then you spend just 700 of bucks. You then go into marketplace and you can purchase, for example, like he said, yeah, all equipment, weapons all available, armor all available, headgear, cloak, top, accessories, you can purchase it. But he said that the grow stones, like for enhancing your equipment, you can purchase it right here. But it's not true, because you can purchase it. You go in here at other, at materials, and you have all these gems right here. And these feature from first day of Throne and Liberty. It's not added, it's not something new. It's from first day. So you can purchase rubrics, marines, emirates, and stallone gems, which can be used in creating, for example, grow stones. How? Just like that. You need rare stallones right here for rare armor grow stones for enhancement your equipment, and you need rare magic powders. Where to get magic powders? You just simply go into marketplace, you can purchase any, for example, wait a minute, we have 943 of these gators. You can purchase, for example, all of these gators for 10 Lucent. You just go into dissolving, you choosing this gear, and you getting these magic powders. Magic powders quality rare, it depends on which equipment you dissolving. Then you go in here, if you have, for example, just common magic powders, you can craft green, then you can craft rare magic powders and precious. So you can craft all glowstones for armor here, for accessories here, it's available, I'll show you that. Emerald, which can be purchased on the marketplace, and rubrics, which can be used in crafting glowstones for weapons. And also you can craft and skill books, which needs rare marines or quality marines or precious marines if you need epic skill books. Yeah, so it's not true. You can purchase anything in this game, anything you want. Yeah, and if you don't have a solent, for example, for enhancing your equipment, yeah, for example, here I need 4,000 of Lucent, and oh my god, where to get it? It's not a problem. Like I said, you can purchase it. You go into Battle Pass, you purchasing all levels of Battle Pass, you get in level 50. After you get in level 50, of course, you will get all these rewards. Yeah, you need to spend all these Lucent, as you see here. Yeah, you can spend less, like that. How many do you need? How many I need? Oh, level 30, 49, level 50. So 3,000 I need, 3,000, 400s for complete this battle pass, and then you will get, for additional points that you spend, you receive not level of battle pass, you get in a crystals that which can be used in DaVinci shop right here. You go in here, and when you spend 40 crystals, you get in this chest that which gives you 100,000 of Lucent, Solent, which can be used for enhancement your equipment. So it's a full pay-to-win game. It's a full pay-to-win game. Bro, it's my 4th character in this game, this one is level 40, I have 3 another characters with a level 50. I play it in top clans, and I know what I'm talking about. Please, if you want to record some videos about games, just check what the hell are you talking about, okay?
The pay-to-win is pretty similar to Lost Ark, where Lucent is the premium currency that acts more like Lost Ark's gold, while Solent, which is the gold in this game, acts more like Lost Ark's silver. And it does seem like that in-game earned currency and not the premium currency will be the biggest bottleneck for player power, at the moment at least. But besides that, the fact is free-to-play players can technically farm for the premium currency by finding items that they sell in the marketplace that other people purchase with the premium currency. So even if you don't spend real money yourself to get the game's premium currency, you'll find items, you'll sell those items that people will buy with premium currency.
Yeah, it's true. It's fully true. If you watching my videos and my streams, you can check that in 1 month I I don't know, I sell stuff maybe on all characters, maybe at 20,000 of Lucent, which cost, if we can purchase 4,000 for $70, it's $350 in month.
Which then gives you that premium currency. A lot of MMOs have done this before with these sort of systems where there's a premium currency that the free-to-play players can still readily acquire by selling to the people who are doing the swiping. One of those situations, again, of exchanging time for money. That's pretty much what they're presenting here. Now, I do want to add here as one final note when it comes to the monetization that, as mentioned, I watched a few different reviews, and Cannons in particular, when he was addressing the game's monetization and sort of the pay-to-win elements of it, he did note that playing in his fully free-to-play guild, where they're not doing any swiping, they're not buying items in the marketplace by spending real cash, they have still managed to be the top guild on their server. They're the top PvP guild, ranked number 1, and they have also several spin-offs of their guild that are all within the top 10. And again, they are not swiping. They are a fully free-to-play guild. So I guess that goes to show you, if you're looking to be competitive, at least as of now, it doesn't look like you will be required to do swiping. So I will wrap up this by saying I am super happy, and the most important thing to me when I was thinking about this game was...
Okay, but only one thing you don't realize, that each update in this game, each new content will be with some additional pay-to-win feature. So, for example, I bet that in half of a year on Korean servers will be added some equipment or some feature that, for example, you can purchase for 50 bags, and only for a cash can be available. I think it could be without any problems, because, like I said, I know games from NCSoft. I played a lot of these games, and I know how they could create such stupid features and equipments that can be purchased in some boxes with a random chance. So we will see. We will see. Of course, you can play for free without any spending any your money, but just imagine someone can put 1,000 bags and get best gear in a game, can enhance it, can enhance his skills, and then you go into event with a level 50 with rare gear, you in rare gear, but this guy in epic gear with +9, and he has, for example, 500 of attack, and you have 200. That guild that you're talking about, or this guy who you mentioned before, maybe they fighting with the same guild, like other people, not Korean players, or maybe even Koreans, but I don't believe that Koreans is not purchase anything in this marketplace. Maybe that people who would not pay anything, playing like this guy, like these old guys in his guild, and that's why they on first place. Yeah, think about it.
Them improving the combat, and was the content of the game interesting enough to entice me to play? It seems like that is going to be the case. It seems like combat is way better. It's definitely something that I want to jump in and get my hands on now. So much about the game looks really, really good. It's a massive shame about the monetization, but it's also not unexpected. And at this point, I'm just thinking, I'll get what enjoyment I can out of it until it feels like I need to spend hundreds of dollars in order to progress. And hopefully that never happens. Hopefully just playing free to play, I can enjoy myself. That's the game plan right now. We'll let you know how it pans out when
you can play like that for, I don't know, for 2 months, 3 months, 4 or 5, I don't know how many times, but after that, you just, I don't know how you will spend your time for events. So players who can spend a lot of money in this game, they will be on first places in these events. You will get no rank, you will get no rewards. Of course you will get rewards like standard rewards, but nothing else. Then you will go into some dungeons, and after first mini boss, people will understand that you have no epic gear and you have no damage. You will be kicked because they don't want to spend their time in this dungeon to help you to complete this dungeon. They can find people who can pay in this game. And for example, on PvP, if you want to go in PvP with a versus a guy who has all gear +9 epic gear and all traits on his weapons and equipment, also he has epic skills. Believe me, with the level 50 with full gear, rare gear that you'll receive for quests for free, like you say, you will just die in 5, maybe 10 seconds. You have no chance. So of course you can play, but what you will do? Just running around? Just like that?
and the game officially launches globally. Now, as of now, that is planned for sometime in 2024. We are expecting in the first or second quarter, although no confirmation as of yet has been announced. I wouldn't also be surprised, I should mention, if we see some slight differences between the Korean and global versions. In particular, I think some changing to how the monetization may very well happen, but only slight differences. Maybe they rein in the pay to win a bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, the most important thing is the game fun to play? Does the combat feel good? And is there interesting content? It appears like the answer to all of that is yes, even with the presence of this pay-to-win stuff. That part of it is the most important part of it for me, that the game is fun to play, that it feels good to play, and that...
Yes, game is fun to play. You can play, like I said, but after a month, maybe 2, you will start realizing that you can't, for example, I don't know, just kill some bosses with your guild. You can't attack some territories and catch and take it because there are guilds that spending money in the game, and all equipment that you selling on this marketplace, they can purchase these items and use these items, but you first need to sell these items, then you need to find other items and purchase these items. They don't need to do it. They just spend money and get what they want. That's it, without any spending of time, nerves, without any problems. But game is interesting if you have money. If you have no money, you will start realizing that it's just like, I don't know, like a Tetris. You just log into the game and you can gather resources, you can complete contracts, you can, I don't know, participate in events. That's it. Or you can go in dungeons or raids. But like I said, after 2-3 months, there are raids, will be raids and dungeons where you will be killed by bosses or mini bosses, and people just start kicking you out. That's it.
There's entertaining and enjoyable content. And with this open world, with all of these systems, with the PvP stuff, I'm definitely looking forward to giving this a shot. And we'll have to see how all that monetization again plays out here with the global release. But that does it for me. Generally, I am happy to hear that Throne and Liberty is actually a good game with some disappointing monetization attached to it. But there we go. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
It's disappointing game with a full pay-to-win feature, with a full game of bots, and with the stupid quests. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye.